Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very interesting and controversial topic. We're going to be discussing the Apple ecosystem right here versus the Samsung ecosystem right here. Which one's better? And at the end of the video, if you stick around and watch till the end, I'm going to be announcing a brand new series on this channel, so stay tuned and watch till the very end. So ladies and gentlemen, I have been using a Samsung device and been in the Samsung ecosystem for around a year and a half to 2 years at this point. It all started off with my purchase of the Galaxy S9, which is a fantastic smartphone, had a great display, great camera, very minimalistic phone, had all the features I needed at the time. And then following that, I purchased the S21, did a ton of videos on this device. It was great, and I slowly added to the ecosystem over time. Eventually, I got into the earbud game, got some Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Buds Pro, Galaxy Buds Live, Galaxy Buds Plus, which is my current favorite. I kept expanding my ecosystem. Got a smartwatch, which was the Gear Sport, very straightforward smartwatch, not the best tech inside here, but it was just basically for notifications and some fitness tracking on the side, and also to actually see what time it is, because that's the point of a watch. So over time, built up the ecosystem, eventually got a tablet, Galaxy Tab S7 with the Snapdragon 865 Plus, a really solid processor at the time. Maybe not so much anymore, it's not as powerful. It had a 120 Hz display, but I do notice a lot of lag, and system updates haven't been helping it too much recently. But I use that for studying for my exams, taking notes for the most part. Samsung Notes has been a big part of the Samsung ecosystem. I love how the notes just transfer from one device to the next. I can even access them on my PC, my phone, my tablet, anywhere I want. My notes are right there. It's great for studying as well if I'm in a different location and I need to access my notes. Text messages is another thing that I've enjoyed about the Samsung ecosystem. I can access them on my watch, my phone, and my tablet, and even my earbuds, since it can actually read the message to you if you turn on that setting in the earbud settings, which is great. But it hasn't been perfect. The Samsung ecosystem, in my opinion, is good but not great. I feel like there's a disconnect between the devices, in my opinion. It's not like as seamless as I think Apple is doing it currently. I do believe they're adding new features over time to try to mimic Apple. I do believe they added a copy and paste feature that Apple uses, where you can copy something from one device and paste it on another, but it just doesn't work as well. In addition to that, transferring files is not always the easiest from one device to the next. It usually involves some sort of like data transfer using a cable, which is usually the fastest, but the cloud transferring is not as good as Apple's AirDrop feature, which in my opinion is one of the main reasons people actually go out and get an iPhone and an iMac or some sort of Apple laptop, is just AirDrop. The ability to transfer files from your phone to a computer in literally like barely any time, and just an easy process. So what I'm trying to get at here is like Samsung is getting close. They're making improvements over time, but as it stands right now, the ecosystem is not as great as Apple's. So what I'm going to be doing, and this is the part of the video I want to discuss this, I'm going to be switching over to the Apple ecosystem. I currently have an iPhone 13. I've used it a little. I haven't gotten too much use out of it yet. Once I get enough use, I will post a full review on this device. So this combined with a Apple Watch combined with AirPods, I think is my starting point to build out this ecosystem. And I just want to emphasize something. I still like Samsung products more than Apple. I just want to make that clear. As well as Google. I love the Google Pixel. It's a great phone. I'm hesitating to switch over just because it's lacking some features on my Samsung. I do see myself switching to the Pixel. I really like that phone. There's just some features I'm just lacking that the Samsung has that I just can't live without. In addition to that, Samsung's screen technology is better than any other phone on the market. It's not even close, to be honest. The Super AMOLED on this is just like one of the main reasons why you should buy a Samsung device, and not a lot of people talk about that. It's just so pleasant to access your phone because the screen is so vibrant, but that's beside the point. I'm going to be putting this to the test. I'm going to be using a Samsung or an iPhone combined with two other options. Maybe I'll build out the ecosystem even more. We'll see. And I want to see, is this ecosystem worth it? Is Apple putting up the walled garden, and trapping you here? Because everyone talks about this, right? But no one really talked about the Google ecosystem, which does exist. Google has all their own products. Samsung has their own ecosystem, which I've been using for a while, and I just discussed the pros and cons of it. But this is the main reason why people pick iPhones, is the ecosystem for the most part. It's just so easy to use and everything just works across all devices. There's no disconnect. There's no diving into settings to make this work and like doing a lot of customization. It just works easily. I want to put that to the test. Are people lying when they say that? Is that actually true? Is it really easy to just switch over to Apple when you're coming from Android? That I don't know. I've looked into this a lot and I really want to find out for myself because I'm a tech reviewer, love looking at tech. I want to look at all kinds of tech and see if people are lying or not. Are they telling the truth or not? Is this ecosystem worth it? Is it better than Android? Personally, I think Android will always be better than Apple because Apple refuses to give you features that are necessary and make your own customizations. They're getting better with it over time, and the blend or the divide between Android and Apple is like slowly disappearing because features are like being taken from one and stolen from the other. I wouldn't say stolen, just borrowed, I guess. But yeah, I want to put this to the test. Comment down below your thoughts on the Apple ecosystem versus the Samsung ecosystem versus any other ecosystem. I know one other thing I want to note in this video is Samsung is trying to push towards integrating their technology with PCs, like Windows PCs. It's not there yet. Like, I know there's certain apps you can download on your PC to transfer data and stuff, but the thing is, it's just not seamless. Like, it's not, people like default settings. They like things to work right out of the box. They don't want to have to go download alternative softwares for stuff to work. And I think that's the issue with Samsung, is it's just not there yet. It's not as seamless and the integration is not there yet. It'd be great if I could just go on my PC and just see all my notifications automatically just because it senses my phone is nearby like Apple does. But it doesn't. It requires downloading software and stuff like that and connecting. It'd be great if it just worked right out of the box like Apple. But comment down below, guys, what you think about all these ecosystems. Is it worth building an ecosystem, and does it trap you? Does it make it really hard to leave? Because personally, I think Samsung doesn't trap you in their ecosystem. I think it's very easy. Like for me, for example, to switch to a Google Pixel and be perfectly fine. It's still going to work with all my other Samsung tech that I have. It's still going to work. Maybe messages won't work with my tablet, but it's still going to work with my Samsung earbuds. It's still going to work with my watch, because all those are Samsung apps that you can download right on the Play Store. On Apple, they don't make it as easy downloading those Samsung apps, but that's besides the point. So I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video by Scott Tyler. I'll see you guys in the next tech video on the channel. Let's talk some tech, let's talk some controversial stuff, and let's get to the bottom of this Apple versus Android ecosystem discussion. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.